Hello everybody and welcome back to more gaming. We are continuing our way through the Automac Repair Center. Hold on, my mic is just acting up. Set. Okay, there we go. Better. We are in search of information. Let's see. Shit's dripping. Peacekeeper, right? Okay. Oh, we can steal it.
Commander, I think this stuff is eating my lungs from the inside.
Hello there.
Yes. Let's have a look at you. No signs of uranium exposure, or anything else novel or interesting, apparently. Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring... Normally, I'd say to ask the quartermaster, but he died a few weeks back. Failing that, I imagine you could ask the technicians here. One of them might know. Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated... What would you like to know? Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw... Zeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but its refined zeranium is used to power nearly all major Protectorate tech. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause zeranium crystals to explode.
Powers everything. Done.
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the zeranium. Come to think of it, there may be some Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from zeranium's effects. Though she was having a spot of trouble last time.
Okay. Tell me.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece of shrapnel during the attack. What about you?
Zeranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment to study my symptoms.
Sovereign's...
Outsider? Outsider?
Where's the next room? Oh no, that's where she is. Talk to the quartermaster to see where the parts are.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business.
Yeah.
This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory at this
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster.
Manned not...
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
All wares should...
Sorry, it tends to take...
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable. Current inventory indicates 0 copies.
I see. It's mislabeling... Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce.
Jeez.
Initiating
So... I thought he knows where the shit is. Backpacks. It's back here. Can always use them.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
Jesus, what's with the stuttering nowadays? That should not be the case.
You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts. Trouble is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory. You're not implying the quartermech is somehow responsible, are you? I'd hate for the big guy to get in trouble. Fair's fair. Better to pay now than lose my favorite quartermech later. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were Are you acquainted with Delphinia? She's a scientist on loan from the Vox Relay, helping with the Zeranium leak and all. Delphinia is not very... Anyway, she's very talented, and I'm glad she's helping out. Best of luck in your search.
Okay, so Delphinia's lab.
See you soon, I hope.
Guess we go in here. Where is it? Upstairs? Did he fall down?
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for... Now, what is
Jesus.
it you want? Now that you mention it, there was one particularly insistent little mech who kept trying. After several firm remonstrations, I told it the interior of this building is off limits while I am working here. Didn't see that peculiar little scamp again after that. Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected. Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a... Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas? One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's... I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating... So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is... Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Good, good, wonderful. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supplies merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Nope.
Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look...
Okay, so we're gonna go and find Zeranium gas for now. Do we just equip that, or... No, where is it? Quest items. Zeranium collector. Okay. I guess we'll just use it when we get there.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
Warning. Agent. Irreparable damage to lungs.
So how do we do that?
Lungs imminent. Exit gaseous cloud immediately.
So this is how we do it, and we're gonna go back. Damn it, my mic is not making the things I want it to make.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that, should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the... Now, on to business. The device already generates a field. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user. I require a component. You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside. I would imagine so. Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, so you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Failing that, be prepared to exercise. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but well...
Okay. That's the amplifier.
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of uranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. She and I have been over. Please understand. The original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't. That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to... All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here? 1 catalytic amplifier as agreed. I hate to lose another Dragoon, but desperate times call for... Be seeing you...
Well, that was easy. That's why I need conversational skills.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier? Oh, superb! I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, with this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. You do that.
Okay. Temporary shield, nice. Oh, now I have 3 gadgets. That's actually cool. So we are gonna continue with the saga of the mech malfunctioning. There's something upstairs. Can we go upstairs? Uh-huh. Ta-da! We found it. So now we can go back to Hogart. Yeah, I think. Did we leave anything up here? I think we can fast travel to that, can we? Yes. Ah, well, that's a skill points to spend. We're gonna do that later.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting.
Everything, literally everything I own is underwater.
What's going on?
Have time for a chat, Commander? This is a delicate situation. You reckon we help folk here get back on their feet? Or do what the minister asked? Really now? I suppose it makes sense, since he can offer you a clearer path to the relay. But I suspect you're only helping him delay the inevitable. If we convince these folk to join up with Auntie's choice, they can start new lives away from the protectorate guillotine. They'd be grateful once they see what we got on offer. Plus, the minister's deal was clear. Do this, and he'll tell you how to gain entrance to the Vox. So you'd still get what you're after. The whereabouts of DeVries, right?
Yeah, but the minister is a politician, and that is shit.
Come on, Commander. Westport's damn near underwater, and barring some mass change of heart, it's a matter of time before the Vigilant seems a decent enough sort, but he's just one man. You want to give these folk a real shot at living? I'll respect your decision, Commander. He's asked us to go to the ARC, right? That's south of here. So I hope...
Outsider? Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is personal plasma thrusters, I suppose. No, but we have an outpost up at Spire Grove. Requires a lot of cliff work. They likely have a prototype there. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class Layton. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my... Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives. I can't offer you anything for it, but you've proven yourself sympathetic to our cause. Consider you a compatriot now. I'm counting on, hopefully, you'll return afterward and find Westport thriving, all on account of your efforts. That is the only reward I'm able to offer. The Vox Relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law. Why, isn't it obvious? As vigilant, I was his commander, and without my guidance, he was lost. Executions done in the service of order are an unfortunate necessity. Done at the whim of an individual, well, that's just one more depravity Antes has wrought upon us. A true subject of the Protectorate lives and dies by their ideals. Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox Relay. And this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. Cannot allow any of that to happen. If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict it. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in a moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup. Good.
Well, that's some 4D chess right there.
I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare. Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly. Even if you succeed, it's farewell now.
Lacking the appropriate seal for their assigned work. Report them for
done with that.
Post-haste.
So I think we're gonna wrap things up here, and we will continue with the main story quest line in the next episode. So I'm gonna see you.